Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back inside Disney California Adventure Park to show you the ultimate 2025 guide to the Christmas time season here on this side of the resort. We're going to be talking about everything you're going to want to know, including the fan favorite Festival Holidays experience, showing you all the best spots to buy your holiday time merchandise, and of course the things you just don't want to miss for this 2025 holiday time season. It's all in this video and much more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. Good morning, everyone, from the Esplanade. So the first thing you're going to want to take note of for the holiday time season is here at Disney California Adventure Park's entrance gate. There will be a big sign that replaces, obviously, half of this Oogie Boogie guy right here, right? It will say Festival Holidays, showing you that they will be celebrating Festival Holidays here at Disney California Adventure Park. We'll be talking about that a little bit later on in today's video. But that's one big update for you guys to take note if you're coming for the holiday time season.
Now we are here on Buena Vista Street. It's about 10:30 and it's currently hitting about 67 degrees. It is expected to hit about 71, but honestly, I don't trust the weather guide. It can be a change of anything at this moment. So right now it's currently nice and fresh. However, later in the evening it could get really hot. So just make sure if you're coming to the resort to always check the weather guide and make sure you pack accordingly. But while we're here on Buena Vista Street, something that I did want to point out for the holiday time season is pretty soon we're going to notice some decorations start to happen. We'll notice some garland that will be placed on the light poles. We'll also notice some really pretty ribbons, just everything that gets you in that holiday spirit, as well as the window displays that you can find as you're shopping down Buena Vista Street. All of those little decorations definitely make you feel like you're walking through a cute little old town, and it's just my absolute favorite. So make sure you I'm so excited I can't talk. Make sure you pay attention to the detail because you don't want to miss it.
Now, of course, the next thing on Buena Vista Street that you're going to want to do right away is grab yourself a guide map for the holiday time season. So right now we do have the 70th celebration ones here, but come next week it'll be changed over and it'll kind of show you like places to buy some merchandise, where some of the rides are located, and some other helpful tips. So be sure to grab yourself a guide map.
Now the next helpful tip that we pointed out in yesterday's video is to get yourself a locker. Now that's going to be really important because there's a lot of awesome novelty items that you're going to want to pick yourself up, and it's easier to just stash them away or to put your sweaters or just anything you don't really want to carry throughout the resort. Now on big opening days or just the holidays in general, they tend to sell out pretty quick, so make sure you get one first thing in the morning. If you can't locate one here, there are some outside of the resort in the Esplanade area, so just a helpful little tip.
Now, of course, the next thing you're going to want to do here on Buena Vista Street is some holiday time shopping. Let's head inside Five and Dime to see what merchandise they have today. All right, we just made our way inside the store, and as you can see, there are some backdrop displays that do have some of the new merchandise we've been seeing around the resort. So many different fun things you can find. So I'll show you some more areas where you can do some shopping here inside this store. But they have so many good items, like I just pointed out, including a restock of the Mickey Santa Sherpa. Off to the left-hand side, when you walk inside this store, they do have the holiday plaid collection. So pretty much all of those items that got released a few weeks back are still in stock if you guys are interested. And I'm over here taking a look at the stock levels of some of the headbands that are in this store, and they do have some of the newer ones, but the main thing I did want to point out is over here at the DIY headband station, they do have the new Nick and Judy Hopps DIY headband, as well as Claude Sire, I forget his name, from Zootopia. They do have him. I know I definitely mispronounced his name, but of course they have all of the DIY headbands you can find, including some of the 70th celebration ones for $6.99 each. Check out these new keychains they just released here at the Disneyland Resort. They will run $14.99 each. Some really cool characters you can find. Disneyland has been crushing it with the keychains lately, and it's good to see Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde here in stock. Now off to the right-hand side, when you come inside this store, they have plenty of the 2025 Disneyland Resort Holiday Time collection as well, including the recyclable tote, which is really convenient if you guys are going to do some shopping. But again, nothing quite sold out at this time. Now we have the new Starbucks Disneyland Holiday Collection here. We do have the new fabric cup sleeve for $16.99, really good quality. Then the new tumbler cup for $34.99. Does look really nice, but the one thing we picked up to give away next week, and I also bought Nicole one, is the stainless steel tumbler here. This guy will run $59.99. Disneyland has also been crushing it with the mystery boxes, and there are also some straw topper ones for $14.99. And upon looking at some of the holiday merchandise, I did stumble across this new throw blanket here. This will run $69.99. Very, very fuzzy for sure, and it's pretty much a repeated design throughout the entire blanket. And for those of you guys who are fans of Stitch, we have some new merchandise that has arrived, including the new holiday ornament Stitch here, which is super cute. There's also a new ornament with him holding a candy cane here on the front. And right below that, something that just released is this new Stitch figurine statue, which also lights up. Looks really cute, right? Here at the Disney Wishables, don't forget guys, there is a new one, which is a holiday Stitch. So again, a mystery box, so you can get pretty much any of the ones that are seen here. They look so cute. So Disney did a great job with these. Oh my gosh, guys, they just dropped the new Zootopia 2 collection. So I know we saw the headbands yesterday, but look, they have a Judy Hopps tail here for $24.99. Also a new Zootopia 2 bubble wand. This thing is so high tech, check it out. We got Nick and Judy here on the front. I love their little faces here. It does say Zootopia here. And again, guys, this is a bubble wand. How cool is that? And then right next to that, they also have a Judy Hopps outfit from the new Zootopia 2. And a part of that same collection, we do have the hats for adults. And then one new item as well is this like sling backpack here. So the quality on this is not like the greatest, to be honest with you. It is a really fun and unique design. I do love the little strap right here. So again, some really fun characters. And then right below that, we do have some plushes that I know we saw in yesterday's video. And then of course, we do have some sleepwear as well. And just like the Judy Hopps, there's also a Nick Wilde headband, as well as his tail for $24.99. And then if your little one wants to dress up as him, they also have this t-shirt combo. Check this out. We have a Zootopia 2 Corksicle cup here. Very good quality. Again, stainless steel. This guy will run $54.99. My gosh, the characters look so epic here. And then right below that, we do have some new mugs, which I think look really good as well. We have the new t-shirt for kids as well. And then this new like zip down sweatshirt. But I think my favorite part is that little fanny pack. So this will run $49.99. But I mean, if you're coming here to Disneyland during the holiday time season, you're like, hey, I just want something kind of classic. There's plenty of options you could still pick from. So again, not everything's just geared towards like the seasons. There's still plenty of the other merchandise you can find. Now moving my way towards Elias & Co. And my gosh, guys, look at the beautiful displays the cast members did inside this store. Oh man, so I love those displays each and every year, so that's definitely something to come check out. But again, plenty of that Christmas time merchandise available also inside this store. I know I've gotten a few messages about the irresistible Mickey hat little collectibles. They're still in stock. And then right underneath that, we do have plenty of the smaller light up ornaments, as well as the big boy down here. So if you guys are in the market for either one of those, this store's got you covered. And when I say they did a great job with the display, check out this center aisle piece. That looks good, right? So again, plenty of that merchandise inside this store. Now, I hadn't seen the Pooh yesterday inside the Emporium, so it's good to see that they have it in stock here. And that will run $89.99. And this does light up, guys, so that's why the price tag's a little bit heavier. And there has been a restock of the Mickey Santa Claus hat sweatshirt, and this guy will run $69.99. Also inside this store, there's plenty of 70th celebration merchandise. Like literally, they even have the Post-it notes and the postcards back in stock, which is really good to see. And of course, some of the other 70th celebration merchandise that we've been seeing around the parks is also available. On the opposite side of that display, they do have the sticker pack back in stock, as well as the Mr. Toad and the 70th pens. That's always good to see as well. And here at the DIY plush headband station, they have the Santa Mickey keychains. Boy, is that good to see. But of course, plenty of the DIY plushes if you guys still need them. And if you're coming during Veterans Day, they also have a honor collection for us veterans, which is really nice to see, including this new hat. Now, I know I talked about this yesterday inside the Emporium, and I was mentioning like there was a flaw with some of the design. So again, as you can see, it's happening to some of these hats, but the ones in the front don't look too bad. So maybe try to snag one that's in the front, and these will run $29.99. And for $89.99, they still have some of those like varsity sweatshirt jackets in stock, including the Mickey. We got Chippendale, Emperor's New Groove, as well as Baymax. And it's also not too late to get some of the 2025 merchandise, so they still have some in stock. Don't forget, they also have some fun holiday time shirts in stock. And I know we've gotten a couple questions in regards to like the holiday hat here. Now it does say youth, but I'll try it on to see what it really feels like. All right, let's go ahead and try it on. I got kind of a big head, so I think this will be a good tester, right? So yeah, it looks like adults can wear it. I'm on like size 2 on the back, so it's not too bad, feels comfortable, so hopefully that helps. And the last bit of merchandise, we do have plenty of that peppermint collection in stock.
Now, Henry just finished up inside the store seeing all that wonderful merch. Now, something that I did want to point out in this area is this is where we're going to see the Christmas tree here at Disney California Adventure Park. It's decorated so beautifully each and every year. Now, they tend to do a Christmas tree lighting at about like 4:50 p.m. or so. So obviously when the sun starts to set is when the lights obviously look much nicer. So that's always something fun to look forward to just kind of plant yourself on these benches and watch. Also in this back area is where the 5 and Dime stage is at. And starting November 14th through January 7th, there's actually going to be a Mariachi Alegría band that performs with Coco, or Miguel, I always call him Coco, with Miguel. And they're going to sing beautiful Christmas renditions, bilingual version, so that way everybody can enjoy that Navidad feeling. So that's something that I definitely want to add to do this year because we didn't get to experience it last year. So that's on the top of my list.
Now, another thing to do here on Buena Vista Street is head inside Trolley Treats to see what Christmas time treats they have available. Here is what their case looks like right now. So I know that this right here, the mint brownie pie with M&Ms, is new. They also have like a Hanukkah cupcake and a few others. So again, keep your eyes peeled for some new treats. Also here at Trolley Treats, they do have a display with some merchandise. So they do have a few different options that you can find here compared to other areas of the resort. So make sure you check out this store as well.
Now the foodie guide did get released this morning, and boy oh boy, those first couple pictures that I saw look fantastic. I'm definitely going to come with my appetite. Now we'll make sure that we have it linked down below for you all to see. We did get to see some of the novelty items that they're going to have, and Henry was correct on that Mickey pickup truck with the Christmas tree in the back is coming. I'm so excited. That definitely is going to be an add to cart. Now lines tend to be really insane for those novelty items, so if that's the one that you're wanting to ensure, try to check on the mobile app, anybody that's offering it, or if you can't lock in a mobile app, make sure you rope drop and get in line, as they tend to be really, really long lines. So I'm so excited. As you can tell, I love Christmas. Even the cast member over at Trolley Treats was like, boy, are you ready? Now, one of our last tips for the Buena Vista area is to find your favorite character, as they will have a slight little changeover in costume. It's not as prominent as the ones over in Disneyland, but they still have a touch of holiday magic on their costume, and it looks so, so cute. They're even more joyful and more fun over on this side. So make sure you find your favorite character, as they'll be parked in a little corner here on Buena Vista Street.
It's now time to head inside Hollywoodland and talk about some holiday updates in this area. But I guess the first thing that you guys can see is the garland that is on display here at the Gone Hollywood store. Also, their window displays are nice and decked out for the holidays. But again, there are a few updates to talk about over here, so let's head inside. Here at Off the Page, and they also have some garland on display. They do such a great job with the colors that they pick. Check it out, even the Hollywood Studios sign is decorated with some beautiful garland as well.
Next up, let's talk about Festival of Holidays. If you don't know what Festival of Holidays is, it's Disney California Adventure Park's way of celebrating Christmas, and that's throughout the world. Now they do celebrate Diwali, Kwanzaa, Navidad. They also have this really fun thing where you get to try some food. So this is a Sip and Savor Pass. Now, if you've never used a Sip and Savor Pass, it does give you 6 options to try throughout all the little booths that they're offering. Now, it only applies to non-alcoholic beverages and food items or desserts, and it's really, really fun. They also do have a tasting passport. Now, this is kind of a hit or miss on if they bring this back. Previously, they've had like little sheets, or they put the actual foods on the hard plastic. So we'll keep you guys updated as we get a little more information on which way they're kind of going. And if you're a Magic Key holder, they also do have this really cool lanyard that comes with your purchase of the Sip and Savor Pass. So we're gonna talk a little bit more as we go to all the booths.
Now, also, while we're here in this back area, I did want to talk about Monsters, Inc. For those of you guys who've been on the channel before and seen our videos, we've been letting you guys know that this will be closing early next year. So if you guys are coming during the holiday time season, we highly encourage you guys to jump on this ride one last time.
Now, there's so many festivities happening with Festival of Holidays, and the big one is going to be the Kids Craft Zone. And I have my little kid here who's going to help me talk a little bit more about it. Raylani, what do we do at the Kids Craft Zone?
So the color at the craft zone, and they make like different crafts there.
Yeah.
And then they're just like do these like little paper things on these little chain things.
Yeah, you're right.
And they do that.
It's fun, isn't it? Yeah, they always have really fun and interactive crafts for the kids to do here. She was talking about the paper rings that I'm sure we all grew up doing to decorate the house. And it's just a really good time and just a nice little area for them to kind of decompress a little bit from all the craziness that's happening. But overall, do you think all the kids should do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And come at the festivals because that's really fun.
Come to the festival because it's really fun. That's a really good tip. That's the most important one. Have some fun. Now, really quick to piggyback off of that fun information, Raylani helped me talk about the Kids Craft Zone. Now, typically it's held in this area right here by Monsters, Inc. There's this big open space, but there is a stage there. Typically, I think in years past, they've had like other schools or bands come and perform. So if it's not in this back area, the other secondary area where they have the Kids Craft Zone is back at the Paradise Garden Grill area. And we'll show you that later on in the video. But we'll keep you posted once we figure out which location it'll be at. We'll let you know so that way you can take all the little ones.
Also here in the back, they do have the Festival of Holidays stage backdrop already set. So I know this used to be in San Francisco, but I feel like it was last year where they started to migrate it over here to stage 12. So again, if you guys are coming for Festival Holidays and you want some live entertainment, be sure to check out this back area. Check it out, guys. Right outside the Hollywood Studios area, we do have the Jonas Christmas movie marketing backdrops here. This looks so good, right? So it says, "Let it bro." Again, I'm not too sure when this actually comes out, but some really cool backdrops that Disney puts out each and every season. All right, guys, so we just finished up inside Hollywoodland. It's 12:11, and apparently the Festival of Holidays 2025 food booths are officially out. So let's go up to each one and show you guys what they're gonna be offering this year. Now, the first booth can be found right at the end of Buena Vista Street, heading over to the Paradise Gardens Park. That's going to be Grandma's Recipes. So can't really see the offerings that they have, but this is that location of the booth. Now, I did want to let you guys know that static in the background is the waterfall, but the next booth is Merry Mashups. So let's see what they're gonna have this year. Starting off with the Holiday Mash Bowl. That looks so good. My goodness. Then we have the Holiday M&M's Eclair with a little gingerbread man on top. I like that. Then we have the Tropical Holiday Punch, so you can use your Sip and Savor Pass on that since it is non-alcoholic. However, you can't use your Sip and Savor Pass on the Blue Tropical Cocktail. That does sound really good though, with that nice little pineapple garnish. And then I do believe the Berry Pomegranate Paloma is returning, but all of these choices here at Merry Mashups sound so good. Now, here in this back area typically tends to be the Magic Key Holder Lounge. However, Raylani does have something she wants to let us know. Okay, after talking with Nicole and Raylani just informed us this is actually where the kids' craft zone was last year, and that is actually true.
I don't know how she remembers that.
You have a good memory, Raylani.
Yeah.
Is it all the chocolate coins or is it the frosting on the cupcakes?
I don't know. And the other place, I remember there's two.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two, okay.
3 places of craft zones possibilities.
Do you think we need more than 3 now, Raylani? We need a lot. Yeah, come on, Disney. Check it out, guys. Here at Cars Land, the signage has been changed over to the holiday time season, as well as our snowman car.
Now we are here in Cars Land. It is a little bit rowdy, but that's just because there's so many fun activities that are happening here. Now right behind me is Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. However, for the Christmas time season, it turns into the Jingle Jamboree. I know I said the Halloween one was my favorite, but honestly it has to be Christmas. It's so much fun. Further down the way, you can also find Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters, but it turns into Joy to the World, and they both have music changeover, which makes it so much fun for the little ones. So take our recommendation, you don't want to miss that one.
Also here at the entrance of that Jingle Jamboree ride, you guys can see this really cool Christmas tree made out of tires and garland. I love seeing this each and every year, topped with a spark plug. That's kind of funny, right? And of course, that's here next to the Mater's Petting Zoo. Also right next to that area is the holiday time posters that are actually developed into Cars Land characters. So of course, at the front of Cars Land, we do have Snowy, which I like that one. Then we have the Lug Nut Cracker, the Coolant Runnings, and the Santa Clutch. Another really fun place to take some holiday time pictures. Here at the Cozy Cone, they're also decorated for the holiday time season. They changed over so fast from the Halloween time season, but check out this cone Christmas tree. Now that is super cool. Never seen something like this. I don't think they bring it in years past. I could be wrong. But again, the garland decorations in this area is just off the charts. Like, come on now, where else in the world can you find a Route 66 Christmas tree? Well, probably on Route 66, but anyways, not the point. This is just a really cool Christmas tree also here in Cars Land. Like, check it out, guys. Here in the back by Stan Lee, it's also decorated for the holiday time season, and I just love the garland and lights they chose to put up. All right, the time is now 12:41. We're just wrapping it up inside Cars Land. There are a few more Festival Holiday 2025 food booths I do want to show, so let me show you which ones are out right now. Now our next booth can be found right across San Francisco. This is the Twist on Tradition. So it looks like they do have the holiday turkey leg with cranberry sauce. That sounds really good. However, it's not a Sip and Savor Pass eligible item, which makes sense. It is kind of big. Then we have the beef brisket slider. Let me tell you guys, this thing is incredible. I know some people had a hit or miss last year. However, we thought it was really good. And then they do have a few alcoholic beverages. We have the cranberry Christmas mule, as well as the salted caramel brownie white Russian. I know Nicole's really excited to try that one. Now our next booth is right next to the last one, which is going to be Brews and Bites. So it does look like we have the returning chorizo queso fundido. Hopefully I said that correctly. Then we do have the cookies and cream hazelnut hot cocoa. I want to say that's returning as well. Then we do have a Irish hot cocoa cocktail, as well as some of the other festive beer flights.
Now we're right here before reaching Ariel's Undersea Adventure. Something we did want to point out is there typically is a toy drummer show that happens right in that big little esplanade area, and it's so much fun. They really get the beats going. It's really interactive for the whole family, and it's nice to just kind of sit back and enjoy the music. So if you happen to stumble across, make sure you stop on over and watch them because it's a great performance.
Now also here in this side of the parks, you can see the Ariel's Undersea Adventure ride is also decorated for the holiday time season, and the garland here looks so beautiful. They even have little seashells inside of it. Also here in this back area, I did want to bring up the World of Color show. I thought this year the World of Color Season of Light show would be happening. However, that's not the case. They're going to be keeping the World of Color Happiness all the way through the 70th celebration. And don't forget, the show times are 9 p.m. and 10:15 p.m. each night. Another place to do some holiday time shopping is here in the outdoor vending cart right outside Ariel's. So again, another place to grab some merchandise. And I mean, they pretty much have all of the merchandise you could typically find in the stores, just again, in a more convenient spot if you're on the go. Also right outside Ariel's, I feel like Ariel's is popping right now, right? We have the Holiday Duets booth. We have the Al Pastor mac and cheese, which sounds so good. Then we have the savory Kugel mac and cheese. Hopefully I said that correctly. As well as the Holiday Duet, which you can get like a half portion of each. And then of course, some other drinks as well. Moving a little bit further now here inside the Paradise Gardens area, we have Favorite Things, which is another Festival Holidays booth. It looks like they have the braised pork belly adobo, which I know is a fan favorite, as well as the sticky toffee pudding macaron. That sounds delicious, right? Then we have the guava melon lassi. Hopefully I said that correctly as well as the winter citrus New York sour right next to the Golden Zephyr here. So that's what you're hearing the screaming. But again, this is the Favorite Things Festival Holidays booth. We're now here in the back by Paradise Garden Grill, and Nicole wanted to talk about something real quick.
Now in this back area is where Viva Navidad happens, and this is basically where it celebrates a majority of like Latin, Hispanic culture. There is live performances back here that is really fun. Honestly, I could sit there all day and listen to them. There's also some really fun food offerings, but my absolute favorite is every year they bring back the Three Caballeros. So you can meet Donald, Jose, and Panchito back here. I can just like not wipe the smile away because they are the best interaction, and I'm sad that they only come for the Christmas time season, but that's the best time. So if you've never experienced this back area, Viva Navidad, make sure you make some time for it because it is just so joyful.
We've now made our way over here to Grizzly Peak as we have a few updates to talk about also in this area. Like, check out the garland on these posts. I know this one's kind of like blending into the trees in the background, but they do an outstanding job here with the decorations inside Grizzly Peak. So make sure you take a look at all of the different displays, as you're definitely going to find some really creative ones. And that's right here next to the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, where you can typically meet Santa each and every year. So stay tuned on the channel as we're going to go meet him yet again this year. Here at Grizzly River Run, you can also find Barry with his hat and his Christmas time sweatshirt. Really, really cute. Just wrapped it up here at Disney California Adventure Park. So we hope this 2025 ultimate guide to the holiday time season here at Disney California Adventure Park is pretty helpful. Let us know down in the comment section below if you have any other tips or tricks to share with others who are coming later on this year. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have a magical adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.